Life path number 7. How you guys doing? This is Healing Hands. I hope everybody's doing okay. Guys, I hope we're all keeping safe from coronavirus. Life path number 7. You guys are the great philosophers, all right? There's no other single digit life path number that thinks about the meaning of life quite as deeply as number 7. You guys are the seekers of knowledge and wisdom, and you enjoy alone time to think, analyze, study, and read. Perhaps it's your constant pondering that makes you somewhat of an introvert and stranger in social gatherings. You do have the tendency to feel awkward, all right, especially when you're in a large gathering because you're deep, you're analytical, you don't take things on face value. And due to your interest in the truth of life and existence, you often give off a spiritual energy. Although it's not always in relation to religious practices, you will find yourself dwelling on various philosophies, and due to your skeptical nature, you form your own beliefs only from your personal experiences. All right. Thus, you spend much of your time debunking the mysteries of the universe to find your own spiritual truth. So, life path number 7, you guys are known to keep digging and digging and digging and digging until you find, what makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't apply for number 7. Okay. So, things have to make meaning for you to accept them and for it to become a part of you, a part of your belief, or a part of your your truth. Okay, so your truth or your belief about what is right or wrong comes from or should I say stems from your own personal experiences. Okay. While your mind is the biggest and greatest asset that you have, the satisfaction you derive from these episodes of mental exploration can also be one of your biggest limitations. Intellectual understanding alone is not a match for real life experience. So that could be an area of struggle for you. Okay, finding a balance on both fronts will help to transverse greater height. Finding a balance between only accepting what you know or experienced as truth, as well as accepting other people's truth. Because it hasn't happened to you does not mean it's not true. All right. Because you haven't experienced it does not mean it's not true. So I think life path number 7, you guys will struggle with, being able to balance what you know to be right as well as what other people feel to be right. Okay. And your constant need for you to always, for you to get to the bottom of something and figure things out yourself. And once you figure it out or you get to the bottom, your truth is the truth. You also have to understand there are other perspectives. All right. Although truth is always constant, but there are other perspectives to get to the truth. It's not just one way. All right. It's just like in mathematics. You can use different formulas to get to the same answer, right? So being a number 7, it doesn't have to be you're using algebra to get to this, or you have to use go through a particular set of things for something to equal to this. All right. So it's calling on you to be flexible enough to also consider other people's perspective. All right, not just your own. So I have 15 tarot cards and oracle decks here. I'm going to dive right into your reading now. Life path number 7. Please, if you haven't clicked on the like button, please click on the like button. Subscribe. Share your energy with me. Once you click on that button, I do get an email, and I do click on your profile on YouTube, and I do try to go, just go in there so that we can, it seems as if we're exchanging energies. So that way I'm picking up a little bit more of your energy and situations that might be unfolding around you this month. And I'm glad these readings are resonating with a lot of you guys. Thank you all for your continued support. Life path number 7. So guys, there's something calling on you to be hopeful. All right, you're being asked to embody the hopeful this month, and this is a number 1. Number 1 is a number of new beginnings, right? Number 1 is the number of hope. It's like planting a seed. All right, once you plant that seed, you're hoping that seed will grow, right? So there's something this month telling you to be hopeful about whatever is going on in your life or in your environment, whatever the situation may be, there is a need for you to be hopeful this month. All right. The next card I'm also going to pull. Let's see what will come up for you guys. Okay, there's something. Oh, okay, we have two. And it looks like they came out in reverse, but we're not going to be doing reverse. So it's the Ace of Wands and also the Three of Cups. All right. The Ace of Wands talks about, you know, inspiration. Okay. You know, we picked up the 1 and 1 is ace. So you have 2 ones now, which is 11. And 11 is a master number, like you all know. So you need to go to Google and put in number 11, the meaning, and find out what that is. But you have 2 aces here, all right? And this is an Ace of Wands is the same as Ace of Action. It's like action. It's like you being able to start something new, all right? And it's talking about you having that first spark of inspiration to start something new and be hopeful about whatever this newness is, whatever it is that you've started. The next card says 3 of Cups and is a card of celebration. So there's something celebratory in your environment this month. So guys, it's looking good so far. Let's see what else we pick up for you guys for this month. Life path number 7. It looks like there might be a need for you to celebrate, or there might be opportunity for you to celebrate. Now, remember, your free will also plays into all of this. So if that is available for you or in your energy this month, doesn't mean you're going to get it. If you're not embodying the right energy, or you're not putting out the right energy, remember, what you put out is what you get, right? So if you're not embodying that energy of celebration, you're probably not gonna get it. Okay, so this wanted to come out, and it's the 2 of Swords, guys. 2 of Thoughts. And so 2 of Swords in the regular tarot, but here it's called the 2 of Thoughts in this deck. And what the 2 of Swords is talking about is, it talks about a stalemate. Normally, you know, if you're looking at the regular tarot, it talks about being in a stalemate or a truce, or sitting on the fence, or being at a crossroad, tough decision, opposition, facing your fears, and being divided and caught in the middle, denial, blindness, inability to see the truth. But it came out in okay, not this one. All right. So here, I'm going to read what it says. It says, your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing, and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. So it looks like some of you know what to do, or what direction this is that you need to go in. But whatever it is, looks like maybe there's opportunity to plant something new, or to start something inspirational. Or you're being inspired to start something new that will lead you to a 3 of Cups, which is celebration. And, you know, it's saying it's time for you to get out of your head of being indecisive, or being in denial, or being at the crossroad, or feeling like you're sitting on the fence. But for you to open your mind and go forward with whatever this is. Guys, I don't know what it is for each of you. It might have to do with love, family, and I don't know, career for some of you. Whatever it is, it's simply telling you you can do this. Get out of your head. It's time for you to, whatever that thought, that indecision, it's time for you to put something down and start creating something from the inspirations that you're receiving, okay? And for you to feel inspired is also what I'm being told right now. Okay, the next card says the Dream Walker, and it talks about dreams, the collective good, illusions, guys. We can't make this up. There's something about, you know, getting some kind of inspiration and, you know, putting the best foot forward with regards to your dream and walking that path that will lead you to your dream fulfillment. All right. So it's saying, you know, for you to look inwards and see the truth that, you know, and not to be overly cautious or overly worrisome or overwhelmingly afraid of whatever this is, or going through any kind of mental turmoil, especially with the 2 of Swords, 2 of Thoughts card here. But for you to detach from whatever this is that is holding you from making this decision or going forward or going ahead with this decision. But for you to do whatever you feel is good for, the better good of everybody. And it talks about you seeing beyond the illusion, all right? You being able to see the truth about something, all right? And finally being able to make that step forward to go in that direction that you're meant to go, all right? Let's see what else we pick up for you guys. Life path number 7. I hope you're all keeping safe and as safe as possible with regards to coronavirus, especially since people are all up and about moving. I went out the other day. I haven't been out in a while. I went out the other day and people were like all over, like as if nothing happened. I went to the gas station and people were touching the pump and pushing the buttons, and I stood there in shock. Like, are you serious? Nobody wore a glove. Nobody. And this woman was in front of me. She was right in front of me. She went and pumped her gas, and she didn't use any glove, and she had kids in the car. And I was watching her, and she entered the car and she touched everything after touching the pump. Guys, we have to be very cautious and pay attention. All right. So I don't know why I digress. Maybe some of you needed to hear that. Okay. So the next card says envy. And it's a number 20, which is a number 2, which is a number of also indecisiveness, also opposition. All right, it's a 2, and we have the 2 here. So you have 2 2s now, and you have 1 1. Okay, so and this in this deck, this talks about envy. All right, so whatever this is in your environment that might make you feel like there might be a situation that looks like you're envy, like there's some kind of envy around you, or maybe you envy what other people have. Maybe you feel like you don't have what you need, or maybe you feel like you're not where you're meant to be in your life. You don't have what you're meant to have, and there's that feeling or energy being portrayed of you being envious of maybe somebody or some people around you. But the spirit wants you to know that you have the inspiration for you to fulfill whatever this is that you need in your life, and not to be envious of people for what they have. Everybody's destiny is not the same. You're walking a different path. Everybody else is walking a different path, but we all do have the ability and opportunity to make the right decisions in our life. Whatever this is, guys, I know you guys will make the right decision this month. You're going to be able to come out of an indecisive energy and be able to finally be hopeful about a situation that will lead you to celebration. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you this month. Let's pull an Archangel Michael card. And we picked up the 1-1 as well as the I think it was 2-2 that we picked up. And when I do see 1-1s or 2-2s or 1-1s, talks about, okay, before we do the prayer card, let's see. We have that ace, the hopeful, and the ace of wands. All right, and when you see 1-1, what it's saying is that for you to keep following your spirit. All right, whatever you're doing, keep following it. All right, that's the encouragement that 1-1 tells you, and it lets you know that you're on the right path. If you see 1-1, maybe some of you might be seeing repeating numbers, 1-1 or 1-1-1. It's asking you to listen to your gut and your heart and follow your heart, all right? And then you're making the right decision. And maybe some of you might see 1-1-1 on the clock or your phone, on the car or something, 1-1-1. And that will be the time that that will be the confirmation that you need to let you know, hey, I'm in the right direction, all right? I'm doing the right thing. This is where I'm meant to be at this time, or this is the decision I'm meant to be. Maybe that will be a trigger for some of you. And also, we picked up the 2-2 here with this 2 of thoughts and the envy card. And what 2-2 talks about is, you're at the right place at the right time, and for you to trust in what you want. And don't think of things that you don't want. When you see this number, in case you begin to see like 2-2-2-2-2, just realize that you're being supported, both physically and non-physically, and for you to take inspired action in your endeavor. All right, so take an inspired action is what I'm being told. Take an inspired action, inspiration. All right, take an inspired action this month. All right, and get out of your head with any indecisiveness or fear, that self-limiting belief or anything that is holding you back from taking the necessary step in your journey. Okay, All right, guys, thank you so much. Um, let me pull an Archangel Michael card, like I said, for you guys. And no, I'm going to shuffle because let's shuffle this and pull one. What came out earlier was God is in control, but I pulled that for one other life path. So I'm thinking let's pull another card. It says believe and trust. So there's something, guys, telling you believe and trust in the in your inspiration, all right, in your intuition, all right. There's something inspired action. Trust and believe in it. All right, whatever guidance it is that you're receiving this month. The prayer says, before going to sleep tonight, for you to say this prayer, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. Guys, we cannot make this up. There's something here telling you to let go of fear, all right, and take this inspired step or inspired action in your endeavors this month, all right. Life path number 7, thank you guys so much. I hope you all can continue to stay safe. This is Healing Hands. I'll see you all next month for another monthly tarot reading for life path number 7. Until then, it's bye from Healing Hands.